Mum, what are you doing?
Getting rid of his things. She can have them. Why should I be the one that has to get shut of them?
Don't give her the satisfaction of letting her see you lose it again.
I am completely in control. I know exactly what I'm doing.
And it's Emily's birthday, don't forget.
I know, she's 16. She'll be round soon with Jessie. Does Emily know?
No.
No, but Jessie does, doesn't she? Well, it's obvious. She's got some explaining to do.
Mum, please, don't do anything stupid.
I am totally in control. I just don't want his things in my house. That's all.
Morning.
Don't get too settled. It is only temporary.
Yes, I know. Can I fix you some breakfast?
No.
You all right?
I really thought she was going to kill me last night.
Well, you're all right now. How about a nice cup of coffee?
Well, little pass, I suppose.
Yeah, nice quiet cul-de-sac.
All right, lads. Bang on time.
Oh, I believe you have our keys.
Yeah, there you go. And I hope you'll be very happy in there. Hollins has already sorted you with the gardener. Do you want me to show you around?
Oh, I'm sure you've got things to do.
What was that?
You must have things to do.
Oh, yeah, me and Sinbad. We're taking our car down to the Walker Art Gallery in town. You know, John Moore's exhibition.
I was thinking of taking a look at that myself.
Yeah, bit of culture sound. Right, I'll see you later. Sinbad, oi! Listen, if you need anything, just knock next door.
I will do.
Where's all your stuff, lads?
Oh, it's following on.
We've got a man with a van.
I hope you packed your kettle last.
Sorry?
Last in, first out.
Ah.
Thirsty work, this grass cutting lad.
Yeah, I think Lindsay might have left a kettle. See what I can do.
Good lad. You didn't even join me in on that conversation.
It wasn't a conversation. I was just giving him the keys.
Well, it wasn't what it looked like to me.
What's your
telling
back? Move,
Get
move.
off. Sorry.
It's okay, my fault.
Hi, love, all right?
Yeah, fine, fine. How about yourselves?
Not bad.
Yeah. Have you seen any more of those racist idiots?
Oh, I think we've seen the last of them. Hey, Sinbad. Think we've seen the last of them? Racists.
Yes.
Yeah. Has Jackie said anything about this developer who wants to buy the garage?
No, she hasn't, no.
Oh, Joe says there's a rumour that he's going to knock it down and build a block of flats. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't heard anything about that, no. Have you heard that, Sinbad? Sin, you heard that? Knocking down the garage to build a load of what's-its? Flats?
Oh, shut up.
Stop pulling me, Sinbad.
He's just not accepting, you know, he's got a bit of a problem.
Well, it can't be easy on him.
No, it's not. Anyway, listen, Eve, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Ta-ra,
Bye,
love.
bye.
See? Hold your horses, will you?
Hi, Annie.
Hiya.
It's Ryan.
No, he's out in the cab.
On a Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, he wanted to make up for the time he lost when you two were away.
Oh, right.
So did you enjoy yourself as much as he did?
Yeah. Did he say he enjoyed it, did he?
Oh, he was on Clyde 9 when he got home last night.
Was he?
He said he had the time of his life.
Can I get you anything else?
Thank you for last night.
Oh, don't mention it.
But don't be thinking just because I let you stay for the night, we can go back to the way it was.
I was just glad to help.
I know you, Max. You'll have been lying in Katrina's old room thinking, I've got my foot in the door now. By the end of the week, I'll be back in my old bed.
That mad woman next door, she tried to kill you. That's all I was concerned about last night. Thank God the children were still at Lisa's.
The danger's past now. There'll be no need for you to stay tonight.
You've already agreed that I should look after the children.
During the day.
Well, what about at night when they wake up? You can't live them out the cots, let alone rock them back to sleep.
I'll manage.
If Margie comes back?
Should have got it all off her chest by now. The storm's blown over.
Just tell him I'll call back later.
Okay, love. Bye.
What are you coughing at?
I'm really sorry for all your troubles, Margaret.
You stop this nonsense or I'll call the police.
I'll call the police, see if I can.
Luke told me what happened.
And my son is dead.
I want you to know...
I didn't have him long. And you've still got 3 of them.
He didn't mean to hurt you when he said what he
I'd
said.
rather spend a week with mine than a whole lifetime with any of yours.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Come on, Mum, you've made your point.
No! I can hold my head up anywhere I go, because I've done nothing to be ashamed of. But you, your son is a rapist.
I'm sick of this.
Your daughter was mistaken.
I bet you had a good laugh at my expense last night.
No, no one thinks it's funny. We're all sorry for you.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare give me your sympathy!
I think that means that the world's worst secret is finally out.
Anyone want to let me in on it?
The builder who died in the explosion, that was her husband.
Are the police suspecting a suicide bomb?
If she'd have said one more thing to Aunt Eve, I'd have been right over there.
16th birthday's very special, you know. You know why, don't you?
Yeah, take on Pop my dad.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you didn't mean that, did you?
No.
What did you mean that?
Nothing. Your head must be in bits.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do?
They look like my dad's come back, Alex.
No, that's all right, Trina. If you're busy, you're busy. Forget it. I thought you were in control.
I am! Nikki, what's all my dad's gear doing in next door's garden?
You won't put it there. Are you, Jay? Do you fancy going out this
Nikki, what's going on?
I just need to get out of here. It's a madhouse. All right, I'll meet you in Bob Brookie about 12 o'clock then. See ya, ciao.
Nikki, what's the matter with me mum?
Ask yourself.
Mum, what are you doing?
I'm having a clean house. Oh, happy birthday, love. You've...
Nikki, my mother's going mad and all you can do is stand there like nothing's happening.
She'll be all right once she gets it out of her system.
Gets what out of the system?
The worst thing you can do is bottle it all up. I mean, that's when it starts getting unhealthy.
Nikki, tell me!
My dad had an affair with Susanna Morrissey.
Do you want me to go out to her?
It'll only make things worse.
She's unhinged, you know. I am not leaving you in this house on your own.
I can hear you, you know.
Does Lindsay charge extra for the street theatre?
Well, that's what happens when a woman's scorned. Look and learn, Roebuck. We don't want Charlotte Rebound hanging from our letterbox this time next
I'll
week.
have you know, I'm actually very fond of Charlotte.
And Victoria?
I carried a torch for her once.
Once?
But Victoria was just a phase.
Queen Victoria's reign was shorter.
It's over.
Whatever you say. It's all right, this place, isn't it?
Mum, stop it!
I think you should calm down, Mr. Shadwick.
Mum, you're making a show of yourself.
Look, you're upsetting Emily.
They have been making a show of us behind our backs for months now, and they've all been laughing at us because they all knew!
What's up with her?
Oh, Mum, please, Mum, you're scaring me.
There's nothing to be scared of.
But, Mum, this is insane.
How would the same woman deal with what I'm about to deal with? You tell me the same thing to do, and I'll do it.
Mum, I don't know, just come inside.
Oh, God, give me strength. You knew, didn't you? Let's go inside.
So, what do you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
What, of the paintings?
Yes.
Not my scene, really.
Me nan could do better than that.
No, so could you, kidder.
I don't go over the lines.
You should get into art.
You are?
You. should get into art.
Why?
Because it's all in the eyes. Doesn't matter if you're deaf. Look at Van Gogh.
I'm not deaf. I've got a temporary hearing loss. Temporary.
You need something to do.
You'd have me basket weaving you. You're worse than Mr. Moore.
Listen, Monday morning, how'd you fancy coming down with me to the social?
The social?
Yeah, find out what money we can get for you.
Money?
Deaf money.
What? I've told you I'm not deaf.
Big Stevie in the Swan, he can hear a pound coin drop in the lounge when he stood in the bar with the jukebox playing. And he gets deaf money off the army.
Jimmy, I can't hear you.
No, you're not listening, and that's a different thing altogether. Hey! Hey!
I won't be long.
I think I've been waiting long enough. Wait until everyone on this close knew this family's business before me.
And me.
Before I do anything else, I'm going out there to pick up my son's underwear.
Let her pick them up. She put them down often enough.
How does having Greg's underpants strewn all over the street make this situation any better?
How long have you known, Nan?
When did she stop working for her? That's how long she's known.
But that was months ago.
She called the Matty.
Then why didn't you stop it?
Yeah, Jess. Why didn't you stop it?
I tried.
It's not me, Nan. You should be having a go at it. It's me dad.
He's not here, you stupid cow.
Yeah, he got away with it, didn't
Oh,
he?
how can you say that? The man's dead.
How long have you known?
As the bomb went off, I found them together.
You dragged it out.
I know.
You dragged it out and left me dad behind.
He was already dead.
You saved her life.
Well, I didn't realise what they'd been up to.
Look, when Nikki found out it was too late, she couldn't do anything about it. But you could have put a stop to it.
I've gone over it in my mind 1,000,000 times. Everything I did do, everything I didn't do.
Yeah, but you didn't do enough.
And I'll carry that knowledge to the grave with me.
You didn't do enough because at the end of the day you cared more for your son than you did for us.
I'm going out to pick up his things. And when I come back, we can talk about this calmly and sensibly.
Yeah, well, you still won't be able to think of anything.
What?
Well, it doesn't matter how long it takes. When you get back, you still won't be able to think up an excuse to get you off the hook.
I've had 3 months to think of an excuse.
And?
You're right.
It's not your fault, Nan. Don't you defend her. Mum, what could she have done? She could have told me.
Oh, yeah, will my dad and Jason still be alive then?
Well, your dad certainly wouldn't have.
Oh, I've had enough of this.
Where are you going?
Out. I'm going to see Joe, but I tell you what, Mum, there's 2 people to blame for any of this. Here next door and me dad.
Where are you going?
Just want me, Nan. Get your hands off me dad's gear, you.
I'll pick it up.
Well, yes, I just assumed that it was going to be left here.
Well, it's not.
Okay, have the bag back.
Thanks.
Right, I'll go. Bye.
So who else knows?
I don't know. Who told her?
Nikki said it was Miss Musgrove.
Oh, no. Of all people.
So that means that all the Musgroves must know.
Jessie,
What do you want?
I know what's gone on. I just wanted to say how sorry I am. If you ever need anyone to talk to.
It won't be you.
Right, I'm sorry.
Checking your mum's going to be all right.
I don't know, love. Look, when we've finished all this, will you give us a bit of time on our own? I'll try and talk some sense into her.
What will you say?
I've no idea.
This is supposed to be my day off.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, the last thing I want to do on a Saturday afternoon is supervise your removal men.
What's happened?
All right, love. Now you put a bit of a spring in our Ryan step. What do you get up to when you were away?
Do you mind? I'm trying to have a conversation here.
Women, did you have the same time of the month round here?
The removal men?
They're not tangling with your computer.
What?
You haven't disconnected it, you haven't boxed it up properly, and they're not tangling with it. They're not insured.
I told you we should have done it ourselves.
Well, why didn't you phone?
I did.
I've had no calls.
How do you know? Your phone's at the bottom of a crate back in the flat.
I'll sort it out. Do you want a lift?
No. I'm a day off in lieu.
It's the middle of the 1800s, right? The unhealthiest city in the country. Highest mortality rate, worst housing conditions, hundreds of thousands of starving Irish pouring into the place, right? Typhoid, cholera, you name it. So who decided, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll build a big hall.
What would you have them do with it then? Knock the place down?
No, it's a fantastic building. Listen, any city would kill for it. And that's exactly what we did. I mean, the money spent on this could have saved thousands of lives. Do you know that? Thousands of lives. Most of it probably came from the slave trade anyway. But make no mistake about it, people have died so that we can be here on a day like today and have a look at this building. And now we've got it, you'd think they'd make use of it, wouldn't you, eh? I mean, it's costing us a fortune just to maintain it. I mean, who makes these decisions? And who's that?
Do you know what he's going on about?
The Earl of Beaconsfield. Oh, I should know who that is. Who are you? And who decided that you should stand there looking down on us? I mean, what did you do? What did you do?
What are you doing?
Sitting in my dad's seat. The van will be gone tonight. My mum's selling it.
What was wrong with her before?
She just found out that my dad was having an affair with Susanna Morrissey.
Nightmare.
Yeah,
I don't know what to say.
it's probably a good thing.
I know I made the right knob myself before.
When?
Your first birthday without your dad. I'm trying to chat you up.
Was ya?
I was then, but I'm not now. So what's your mum gonna do?
She's going to Brussels. She's got a job there.
She won't want to stay around here.
No.
Are you going?
Supposed to be.
You don't want him?
Got no choice, really. Me and Nicky's all she got left now. And Nicky's at uni.
I'm gonna get off myself.
Why?
There's nothing for me around here no more.
Well, where would you go?
I just want to get away and never come back.
Can you drive?
I only used to be the best joyrider in the city.
Come on then, let's get off.
What now?
Yeah?
I've got an interview on Monday, you know, for a job in the health club.
I only want to go to Ainsdale Beach. This has got to be back by tea time.
Just come back from there. I've been visiting my mum in Southport.
My mum and dad used to take us there when we were kids. Will you take me?
Have you got any keys?
I thought you were the best joyrider in Liverpool.
Swap seats.
Vic rang while you were out.
What did she want?
I've invited her over for dinner next Friday. Sort of a housewarming thing.
I see.
She's coming with Mark.
Oh, thanks a lot, Nathan.
Look, she's a friend. You said it yourself, friends stick together. She's going to be going through a really bad time in the next couple of months.
She made her own bed.
Well, she needs to know that we'll be here for her. Look, I know it won't be easy for you to see her with Mark.
It doesn't bother me.
Yes, it does.
I couldn't care less.
So you behave yourself then?
Is Jackie coming?
Well, I was thinking of inviting her.
I'll invite Charlotte then.
Victoria and Charlotte, you and Mark, all at the same dinner table. I think we'll be having our fireworks early this year.
Sorry about this. It's never happened to me before.
It's all right.
It's because it's a van.
It doesn't matter.
I'll tell you what. Do you want to go out next Monday to celebrate me getting a job?
Probably won't feel like celebrating.
Probably won't get the job.
I'll think about it.
And here's another thing. Who decided to build this here? Do you know something? In 1911, 100,000 Liverpool people turned up here for a peaceful demonstration. And do you know what happened? Winston Churchill sent the troops in. Hundreds were injured, 2 people were killed.
It's all very well trying to put the world to rights, Jimmy, but nothing's ever going to change.
No, hang on, will you? 3 years later, OK? 3 years later, the very same people who were the so-called enemy, who were attacked here in 1911, yeah, were sent out to France to die in the trenches. Those men died serving the British Army. And then you go and build something like this on the very same spot where those men were attacked by the British Army. I mean, It just shows you how easy things can change.
It's like Captain Birdseye.
Pardon?
They've changed him into a hunk. Have you seen him? I mean, what was wrong with the owl fella? Now, he really looked as if he'd been to sea.
It's a bit of a weird comparison, isn't it?
Well, what are they saying? Well, that you can't trust old people with fish fingers. It's...
I like the new fella.
That's not the point, Kylie. The point is, ordinary people like us don't have a say. You know, whether it's pictures, buildings, statues, and yeah, even fellas off the telly. That's why I was so cut up about losing my job. And I did have a say. I could make a difference.
If you're so concerned about the millennium and history and all that, why don't you do something about it?
Yeah, well, I will.
OK, Margie, now's your chance. Nicky's gone and Emily won't disturb us.
I've got nothing more to say.
What? Now there's no audience, you're not going to perform? Because that's all it is, you know. Throwing clothes around in the street. It's a performance. A self-indulgent, attention-seeking performance.
I am a grieving woman.
So am I.
And I've lost my son.
So have I.
Well, you deal with it your way.
And you throw clothes around, attack neighbours, paint vans.
Yeah, all those things.
Well, it's gone far enough.
Not after what I've been through. You have no idea what it feels like.
Do you really think your gestures are more meaningful, more heartfelt than the tears I cry into me pillow? Do you really think that your grief goes deeper because you parade it in front of the neighbours? Well, I just share it with God.
Well, tell me this then. God's right-hand woman. Where's your Greg now? Eh? Your lovely son. The liar, the cheat, the adulterer. I mean, that's got to be at least one of the 10 Commandments, hasn't it? Tell me where he is now. Go on, Jess. Is he up there? Or is he down there?
I don't know. Where do you want him to be?
Here! I want him to be here! I want him to tell me why. Why he did this to us. I don't want to know. I want to know if we could have worked it out. I want to know. I want to know if all my married life was a lie or just the last few months. I don't want to know. I want to know if you love me.
Oh, he did, Margie. Of course he did.
Oh, God, Jessie, I'm so sorry. Oh, Jess, I just wish I hadn't been told. I knew you had to tell me, but I wish I didn't know. Oh, God, I wish I didn't know.
Don't you dare try and tell me who I do and don't love.
I just have to be more careful about who I confide things in from now on.
You leave idiots like Josh Carter to the police.
I'm a guest. See to me.
Trick or treat.
Lovely costume. What you come as?
Your worst nightmare.
Next on For the programme where what she wants is what she gets. Well, sort of. She's gotta have it.
Something smells good. Well, that's a start at least. Good drive over.
Quick, if life-threatening.
Vicky thinks I drive too fast.
You do?
Can I take a peek? Oh, be my guest. All tips gratefully received. Won't be a minute. Oh, someone seems in high spirits. You been upping his morphine? Sorry, old habit. Humour in awkward situations. Apparently it breaks the ice.
Stuck around?
Yes, he's upstairs, rehearsing his cool bravado. You and Mark seem close.
Kissing is allowed. We are married.
So I see. He kept the ring then?
Yeah, thankfully.
So, everything's back on track.
Vic, hi.
Doug.
Hi, again.
Added a bit more pepper. Darren, hi. You must be Charlotte.
Yes.
I'm Mark.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
You look great.
Thanks.
So go on then. I haven't seen you since you got back from Scotland. How things go with Leah?
Fine.
What you get up to?
Took Leah around the park, out around the flat, that sort of thing. You finished with that?
Yeah. Nothing down for me anyway. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Just on the phone, you were tripping over yourself, the joys of being a dad.
I'm just knackered being stuck in that cab all day. And Katie's coming round in a bit, so she'll want me to go out.
Katie's coming round?
Yeah. Well, she's my girlfriend. What's wrong with that?
The other day I had a run-in with Margie Shadwick and... well, I kind of let it slip about Greg and Susanna's affair.
You what?
Oh, she was having a real go at me, accusing me of all kinds, like ruining Nicky's life. I'm not proud of it, but I was just sticking up for myself.
Oh, well, that's all right then, isn't it? I mean, Katie's going to be thrilled when she hears about this. She told me that in confidence.
She knows already she was there when it happened. I'm really sorry, Roy. It just slipped out.
Oh, nice one. Thanks a lot, Luke.
You see, I wouldn't have had a problem with it if you'd been up front with me, Jax. But going behind my back like that...
I didn't. You'd already decided to sell before you told me about it.
Big mistake that was.
I didn't immediately get on the phone to the developer as soon as your back was turned. All this occurred to me later.
I could have got more money for that place if I'd held out. And I'm not the only one who's lost a job because of this. There's Simba and Tim and all, you know.
Mick, how much money you got for this place has got nothing to do with me. I bought this off the developer, not you. So if you're having second thoughts, maybe you should take it up with them. But we both know that I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah, when you keep telling yourself that.
Hey, Mick. What's going to him?
Oh, he thinks that I went behind his back buying this place.
And did you?
Oh, thanks, Katie. You're just what I need.
Sorry.
You're working late, aren't you?
Oh, been typing up letters with a Prince of Darkness to put his hoof mark on. And now I'm off to see my wonderful boyfriend, who's obviously had such a good time in Scotland, he's forgotten I exist.
He's still worried that he's been planting more seeds up there.
If he has, it'll be the last he sees of his trowel, I can tell you. You're still dining at number 9 this evening? Sounds more fun than my Friday night.
Don't you reckon? Sitting opposite Dad and Victoria swapping daggers all night isn't exactly my idea of fun.
Yeah, I'll let you get on.
See you later.
Oh, number 9. You'll easily recognise it. It's the only house on the close with a croquet lawn.
So, what time are you expecting Jackie?
Oh, half an hour ago.
Man could die of thirst round here.
No.
Well, red wine's good for the heart as well as the soul, right, Doc?
I've always thought so.
Yeah, I'll even hold it with both hands, make sure I don't drop hints.
Thought you were driving.
Well, we can leave the car here and get a cab later.
So, Mark, how are things going?
Never better. I can't remember when I felt this good. I've got Vicky back and, well, life's great. Apart from the disease that dare not speak its name.
I had an uncle who was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. I mean, he was forever skydiving and bungee jumping. He said it gave him a real lust for life, knowing that... Wow.
Oh, excuse me.
Like the fruit fly, his days are numbered. Couldn't agree more. Which is why I'm going to cash in my life insurance and start living while I still can.
Hurry up.
Don't you think we should discuss this?
Who wants to discuss? I don't know how long I've got, so I might as well enjoy life. Or at least what's left of it.
That was Jackie. She's on her way.
Good, I'm starving.
Anyone order a pizza?
I thought you were meant to be,
In London. Thank you, I know. The last shot of the Manchester is fully booked, so I'm stranded here. What's more, the hotel is under reserve for weeknights, so I'm homeless to boot. Is that wine? Oh, good, I'm dying for a drink.
Katie's here. Right, I'm just going to lend a book off of me for some biology homework, so don't be sending out any search parties if I'm not back in 5 minutes.
Hey, what about these?
I'll leave them out west, I'll try them later.
Look, I know what you're going to say.
How was my trip? I enjoyed myself.
I don't get you.
You could have said you were going to tell your mum we'd been away together. Using me as an excuse, that's all I am to you.
No, of course not.
And what about telling Luke about Susanna and Greg Shadwick? I told you that in secret, not so the pair could go shouting it from the rooftops.
I'm really sorry, Katie. I didn't say it to be nasty, but she was really slagging me.
Yeah, she had it coming anyway. I mean, the last thing that family deserves is any sympathy from anyone in this house.
I can't tell you how bad I feel. I wish I'd said nothing. I shouldn't have let her get to me like that.
It's done now, don't worry about it.
Thanks, Katie.
I just have to be more careful about who I confide things in from now on.
What are you doing here? I thought we were just going to go back to yours and get the rest of your stuff.
I just want to see this place first. Dad put everything into that chippy and now look at it. I can't believe my dad's sold out. Hey, if I ask you something, will you promise you'll tell me the truth?
Of course I will, yeah.
Would you have used that petrol bomb?
I did.
Not in the car. On Josh.
My dad used to say that there's no such thing as an intelligent racist. And he was right. I mean, you can talk all you want about educating the masses and assimilating different cultures, but there comes a time when the talking stops. And you've got to be able to make a stand for what you believe in. You've got to be able to cross that line.
Violence is a last resort.
The only resort. But me, you'd rather live in denial than face up to that reality.
Hiya.
Right.
What's up with you two?
Don't ask. Where's Emily?
Don't ask. So what are you up to tonight?
Don't know yet. Haven't decided.
Right. I'll see you later then.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
All right, stud.
Get lost.
Come on, I'll buy the baby.
Well, well, well.
I bet you're itching to get your hands on these walls, Vicky.
No, not this time.
It's not allowed, unfortunately.
So you're a barrister. Darren tells me you're involved in an inquiry into new tram system.
Why is it everybody in Liverpool is obsessed with saving trees? You would have thought that the loss of a few bushes in the name of progress would be a small price to pay. Actually, it is quite interesting hearing both sides of the argument. The only real downside is the fact that my hotel backs onto a railway line, which only seems to carry traffic between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m. I feel like I haven't slept in days.
You will leave the lid open.
Why don't you move in here? Well, since Victoria's moved out, there's a spare room. Vicky's come back to me, where she belongs.
Really? That is news.
Yeah, but us being here is only temporary. I mean, we'll be back in our old flat before long.
In theory. But these redevelopment jobs always take about twice as long as they're supposed to.
Well, if there's room, I'd love to move in. Anything to get me out of that damn awful hotel.
Oh, that'll be Jackie.
Good, I could do with a top-up. I hope she's brought her tray.
So, Charlotte, you're a physiotherapist?
Yes, I work a couple of days a week at the local surgery, which is how I know Darren, obviously.
I think you know everybody, apart from Charlotte.
Just to say hi to.
Hi.
And, of course, you've met Deborah.
Oh, I thought you meant to be in London.
Wishful thinking, I'm afraid.
Sit down. I'll get you a drink.
Have you heard my about my?
I thought you were meant to be spending time with Leah, not decorating with your ex.
Abby's not my ex.
It's just the woman you had a child with. Look, you're already paying for Leah's keep. You shouldn't be dropping everything and driving through the night to Edinburgh every time Abby needs a light bulb changing.
I can't just forget that I've got a daughter whenever it suits me.
I never meant that. I just think Abby's taking advantage of you. What do you fancy doing tonight, then?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I'd sit by the phone and see if Abby's going to ring if she can't find the remote for the telly.
Why don't you stay here? Everyone's out.
What about you?
I thought I'd look up a few mates, see if there's any work going. You'd have the place yourselves.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, OK.
Look, I'm going to go home and get changed. And by the time I get back, you'll have changed that gob for a better one and decides what we're doing tonight, all right? I'll see myself out. See you, Luke.
A bit hard now, weren't you?
No, don't start.
Defending your ex to your girlfriend. Are you asking for trouble?
It's a bit late for that, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
I slept with Abby.
I do believe you're trying to get me drunk.
Well, in that case, I'd better open another bottle.
As revenge goes, offering Deborah a room was about as subtle as the nuking of Hiroshima.
Well, it's like you said. Friends stick together.
This is lovely, Nathan. I can see I'm going to enjoy living here.
So how do you know everyone, Victoria?
I went to university with Darren and Nathan.
Oh, right. I thought you must have worked with Nathan or something. I didn't know you knew Darren as well.
Yeah, we're old friends.
More wine?
You don't mind me moving in here, do you, Jackie? We can stay up late and have girly chats.
Great.
Nathan, do you remember the first time we got drunk? We must have only been about 14. His parents were out, and Nathan broke into his father's drinks cabinet. We got absolutely pie-eyed on sherry, and his dad was livid and grounded Nathan for a month. He threw up all over the place.
Your dinner's getting cold.
Oh, isn't he cute when he blushes?
So, where are you originally from, Charlotte?
I'm a Croydon girl, born and bred.
So, how did you end up here?
Well, I saw the job advertised in a trade journal and thought, why not? I come from a family of railway workers, so moving away to Liverpool was like my final act of rebellion. Swapping tracks and steam for the ocean breeze.
But as Nathan and I were saying over lunch this week, if you're young and ambitious, then London's the only place to be.
That's not quite how I remember the conversation going.
Yes, you do. I asked if this was it for you. Roots down in Liverpool and what have you. You said that you'd always thought you'd end up in London at some major law firm.
Which is excellent, Nathan. You should consider a career as a caterer.
He wouldn't dare. The British legal system would collapse in days.
No, I'm thinking of having a party for my wake. Could be a job for you as head cook.
Mark, that's enough.
Don't listen to him, Mark. I think it's brilliant how you're coping. Life is for living.
Exactly.
So, when did you ask Debs to move in? Over a cosy lunch break for two, was it?
We just happened to run into each other in town, that's all. Look, I'll try and talk her out of it.
Oh, you better that. I'm not sitting here every night watching her go all gooey-eyed at you.
What?
She thinks the sun shines out of your articles. You better watch your cousins and I'll have me to answer to.
OK, so I slept with Abby. I was stupid. I know that.
Dead stupid. You've already got one accident up in Scotland. What do you want, a matching pair?
Abby's the mother of me daughter, so it wasn't just sex.
Do you love her?
We get on really well. I mean, we always did. And it just felt right. Comfortable. It goes to show that there's more to my relationship with Abby than just me being an open wallet. You know, there was genuine affection there. I always wanted Leah to be born out of something more than just a one-night stand.
And what about next time?
Oh, there won't be a next time. It was just a one-off for something we had to do.
Katie's a really lovely girl. I don't know why you'd do something like this to her.
It's got nothing to do with Katie.
Oh, so you're going to tell her then?
What's the point? I mean, I wouldn't be able to explain it to her in a way she'd understand. It just confirmed what she thinks about me.
I don't blame her the way you were pushing her off before. Katie deserves better. Either way, if you tell her or not, I think you're an idiot.
This is it, kid. You ready? The sooner we get in there, the sooner we can get off, and then we've no reason to come back here. Do you want me to wait out here?
Nah, come on.
Josh, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get him.
There's plenty of time. Let's back up. You know, you make her sound like Eliza Doolittle. Jackie is smart, she's fun to be with, obviously attractive.
How do you know she isn't some scheming little gold digger?
I have encountered one or two women like that on my brief time on the planet. Oh, and thanks for bringing up the idea of moving to London.
You are the one who mentioned it first.
It's just one of many options. You know, I might end up being a pig farmer or writing travel books. The point I was trying to make is that I'm not even 30. And without wishing to sound like an angst-ridden adolescent, I'm not sure if being a lawyer is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Fine. Then go in there and explain that to Jackie. Does she know she might be no more than a phase? Look, if you're happy stuck here filling in your claims for compensation, then fine. But the Nathan Cuddington I know has far more talent and ambition than to simply settle for this pokey little backwater.
Excuse me, I've guests that need seeing too.
I'm a guest, see to me. Does Jackie know about us?
What us?
I've always thought of you as my childhood sweetheart. You know, our parents always thought we'd end up together.
Did they?
Don't you think there's an air of inevitability about us? And now that Sarah's gone and we're both unattached...
No. You're unattached. I'm with...
Waynetta in there. But that won't last.
Look, we'll talk about this at a more appropriate time. But I'm with Jackie now, and that isn't about to change.
Hope your intentions are honourable, Ryan Musgrove, luring me back here to an empty house.
Of course.
Just my luck.
Look, I'm sorry about being off before. I'm just...
A pig.
Well, I was going to say tired, but I think you're nearer.
Well, come and sit down. Cosy nights in pretty difficult when one of you is 6 feet away. Come here. I'm sorry about before, too. I just missed you. I never thought I was the jealous type, but you and Abby playing Happy Families up there just got to me, that's all.
I wasn't playing anything. I just went to see Leah.
I know that, and like I said, I'm sorry. Has Abby got a fella or?
No, she doesn't like to be tied down. She's pretty independent.
Not like me, then.
No, she's nothing like you. You're a one-off.
Do you want me to bring the rest of your gear down?
Yeah, cheers, Jay. I'll be up in a few minutes.
Got time for a cuppa? Your mum's going to have the dinner on. Was I talking to you? Can't we at least talk about this?
What's the point? You'll only do what you always do. Tell me how things are gonna change. Like you let me make my own mistakes and my own decisions and you won't interfere. Never lasts though, does it?
All right, son. I'm not going to try and force you to change your mind.
Yeah, like the other day, you mean?
I'm trying to talk to you as an adult here, Leo.
Well, you're just wasting breath.
You know, I don't even know you anymore. All this attitude, all these rooks we've been having. It only started when Jerome came on the scene.
No, it never. This has been going on for as far as I can remember. You telling me how to run my life.
The other night, with those petrol bombs, Jerome could have killed somebody. That wouldn't have been the end of the matter. It would have been the start of something worse.
Yes, so what do we do? Run away?
You and Jerome going off on one with petrol bombs only makes things worse, you know. I mean, what's next? Guns on the close? You leave idiots like Josh Carter to the police.
Oh, is that your answer to everything? You and Sinbad getting beaten up? The chippy? You just want to do nothing except push me around.
Look, I'm just worried that if you walk out that door with Jerome, you'll end up in real trouble. More trouble than I'll be able to help you out of.
Well, I don't need protecting. I'm 18.
Well, act like it then, and not some stupid kid who's too short-sighted to see what's right in front of him.
Is this how you talk to all adults, then?
Leo!
5 minutes, and you won't have to worry about me or Josh Carter anymore.
So this relationship that you're recently out of?
Ancient history, which I was never very good at school. I always preferred my subjects alive, if slightly pickled. More wine?
So, how did Debs take the news about moving out before she'd moved in?
Negotiations are still going on, I'm afraid.
I bet. You've got lipstick on your collar.
Now you've forgotten more pudding. One the benefit of having a terminal disease is you don't have to worry about what you eat.
Well, that's not strictly true, Mark.
I'll give the sanctimonious act a rest, Doc. We're off duty.
How about we play a game of something?
As long as it's not doctors and nurses.
Too late for some.
We could always play spin the bottle. But then again, maybe it's a bit late for that, too.
How about Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead?
How'd you play that?
Well, you take one complete barrister.
Let's get these out of the way first, shall we? You'd be surprised what can be classed as an offensive weapon these days. Well, everything seems to be going smoothly.
So far, I'd say it's a cross between my granddad's funeral and the time I gave an assembly in front of the whole school with my skirt tucked into my knickers.
Oh, look, leave those, Doc, and I can do it in the morning.
No, I'm just putting them into soak.
Mark certainly seems to be enjoying himself.
Isn't that allowed?
Sorry, I forgot. It's none of my business.
You know, you could get struck off playing a minor with alcohol if you checked her ID.
Well, if that's the best you can do, then your powers must be weakening. Look, Vic, I came in to say that I'm sorry about last week when you found Charlotte and me.
Oh, thanks, Doc. But, you know, I've got slightly more important things on my mind right now.
You walked out on me.
I went back to my husband.
Whom you don't even love. Pity, yes. Love?
Don't you dare try and tell me who I do and don't love. I married Mark for better or worse. God, you know all this. I've confided everything in you. God, please don't try and spoil it for me.
Well, I hope you two are very happy together.
Josh, you ready, mate? Let's do it.
I'm just gonna go over and see Leo, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Please take some money, eh?
I don't want any.
Car's shocking now, kidder.
Oh, cheers, Jake.
What's wrong with my money?
That's where you got it from, that's the problem. You sold out, that.
I gave that chippy up for you and Gemma.
Say goodbye to Sinbad and Sim for a day.
So where are you moving to?
Jerome's son's place. You should come round sometime.
Yeah, sure, when?
I'll give you a call.
Standing around here talking all night or what?
Trick or treat.
Your costume, what you come as?
Your worst nightmare.
Haven't you got the message into that thick skull of yours? You're not welcome round here.
Seems not. Why don't you moonwalk over here and deliver it in person? You can't hide behind that slag skirt now, can you?
It's my mother you're talking about.
Where is she? At home, knitting balaclavas? So, how'd you like your bloke there? Do you like him, well done or medium rare?
Look, don't be stupid.
This is for my mate. He hopes you burn in hell.
Somebody call an ambulance! Go!
Come on!
My stingers are in the deep!
Josh wanted to do us in, but he's dead. End of.
It's Brussels. Someone go.
But we're supposed to be going tomorrow.
Actually, I've got to help crew a boat next week.
Bothering bit over, is it?
Let's just say things got very dirty.
How dirty? Guns?
Up next, Friday comedy kicks off with Friends, and Rach is smoke-stroking more than the male ego.
Everything all right?
As it happens. No.
Yeah, but it's hardly my fault, is it?
Oh, you don't think so?
Hey, all right, take it easy. We've all been through it.
Safe, girl.
Yeah, fine.
What's with all the gobs?
Because that busy wasn't here to ask how we all were. Josh died last night in intensive care.
He's dead?
I can't believe I watched the man burn to death.
All right, if I get something to eat, Mick.
You want food?
Anyone else a nice big fry-up?
Give it a rest, will you?
Hasn't any of this touched you?
I'm not gonna shed one tear because some racist burns himself to death.
Hey, you better get your running gear. We've got a free membership to a sports club at my job.
I'll be able to understand what the team is saying.
Don't do relays then. Ferry tickets have arrived and tomorrow we're gone. Better go and get your running gear. What?
Your ticket?
Would you expect to walk there or something?
I don't want to go, Nick.
You what?
I don't want to go to Brussels with my mum.
You've got to.
I'm not going. When are we going to finish this?
I don't care, as long as my customers don't think we're closed for business.
Nothing standing between a customer and the drink.
No. Look at this lot.
What is it?
My dad and his millennium paranoia. Another 10 kilos of brown rice and that's dried milk.
We ought to have a rice pudding party.
He's got on theatre-driven mad, which is why his dad it all delivered here. All this millennium madness nonsense he's coming out with.
Well, maybe there's something in it.
Oh, don't you start.
But you know, there was all that stuff on the close the other night. Petrol bombs, people seem to be going off their heads.
That Josh fella would be off his head no matter what year it was.
Plus, I didn't see him set himself on fire. It's a freak.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How'd you get on at the hospital?
Oh, free at last. I've got to go back in a couple of weeks for a checkup, though. You going to come in on some of the interviews for bar staff today?
Well, not till later. I've got a rep coming in to show some new kitchen equipment.
Oh, OK, when you can.
All right,
See ya.
later.
See ya.
So you coming to the launch tonight?
What, of the new Millennium Club? Bit original, isn't it?
Don't blame me. It was all Lindsay's big idea.
What I can't get my head round is why no one's trying to help, you know, put the flames out.
You couldn't get near him.
It was madness, son. He was running round, screaming.
Anyway, you're lucky you weren't here. It was horrible.
Yeah, well, let's not forget who made him deaf by beating him up.
What was that?
He said the lad deserved it.
Well, I still like to think I would have done something.
What can you do when a man's on fire like that?
Throw a couple of burgers on him.
That's not funny, Jay.
What did he say?
You wouldn't want to know, son.
Look, what was your default preferred? That he managed to torch the house with all us in it and Jem would have fried.
Of course I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, that's what he wanted to do. Burn us to death in our own house.
What's he saying?
Josh wanted to do us in, but he's dead. End of.
Right, come on, you. Better get you ready for this interview.
I am ready.
Oh, behave. You're not going like that, are you? Go upstairs and put a decent shirt and tie on.
It's only bar work.
What?
I said I'm getting a job in a bar.
So, it's the Millennium Club. It's a smart place. Lindsay Corkill's more likely to take you on if you look the part.
First impressions, Tim.
I got dressed up for my job in the health club and got it no probs. You like you looking smart these days, man.
Come, Ed. Let's go see if you got a clean shirt in your dirty washing.
I think there's one under the bed.
You okay, son?
Yeah.
You staying over again tonight?
I don't know yet.
Look, I know you're doing your own thing these days, now, but me and Jim's were really made up when you stayed over at the weekend.
Yeah, well, after all that Josh stuff on Friday, I just didn't fancy getting off.
Yeah. So, anyway, with no pressure, I mean, feel free to... look, your bed's there if ever you want it.
Yeah, well, I thought Tim might have dived in.
Hey, it's your bed, son. Always.
Nikki, will you telephone me?
I'm not going to tell her something like that, am I? Not now.
Have you grown out of one of these?
Yeah, it's that one there.
Well, not to worry. I'll get you a new one of those new hypermarkets.
Yeah, great. Hey, Mum.
What, love?
Go
on. It's Brussels.
And?
It doesn't matter.
No, go on, love, tell us.
Just tell her, because this is doing me head in. I know you're really going to kick off. But I don't want to go.
You are? But we're supposed to be going tomorrow. Why don't you want to go?
What am I going to do in Belgium? I mean, there's no Dawson's Creek. The lads might dress weird. And I don't even like the chocolate.
Emily, this is serious.
Why in heaven's name have you left it till this late to tell me?
Because I thought you'd shout.
Well, is it any wonder it's shout? You know, leaving it till the day before we're going.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go and I can't go because even my GCSEs might suffer.
Right, well, that's it. If you're not going, then neither am I.
Mummy, you've got to go.
No, I'm staying here to look after you two.
Hi, we're back.
Oh, haven't been up for long.
You were fast asleep when we left and, well, we didn't want to disturb you, did we?
Good of you to take them out.
Oh, no problem at all. Well, to be honest with you, this little boy, he was restless. And, Emma, she needs changing.
Come here.
Here we are. Oh, you lovely girl. Oh, I saw the police at the Johnsons'.
Oh, do you think that man could have survived?
Oh, no. I doubt it.
Any news on what it's all about?
Yes, racism.
Oh. Like living in Beirut.
Huh? Oh, no, I've sailed a boat into Beirut. It's nothing like this.
very nice.
Yeah, well, you know, I just threw it on for the interview there. So, how's it going?
Terrible. She told my mum I don't want to go to Brussels and she really kicked off.
I wouldn't want to go either. I hate sprouts.
Same here.
So is she forcing you to go?
I don't know. I just want to get out the house, let her calm down.
You having a really bad time of it lately, aren't you?
Find something like that out about your dad. Really does your head in.
It took me ages to get over my dad dying, you know. But something like that on top of it all.
No, I felt really embarrassed at first. Especially when people who know pretend that they don't.
Listen, I better go for this interview. Are we still okay for tonight?
Yeah, where are we going?
I'm not sure, but I promise you we'll have a boss time.
I bet I'd do as well. I've been my last night out in England. If Mum gets her own way, I'll be eating snails for my tea tomorrow night. Good luck anyway.
Have you got any Millennium celebration plans?
Who knows? I might be sailing across the equator or the South Pacific.
Oh, you mightn't be around then.
No, probably not. Actually, I've got to help crew a boat next week.
Bothering a bit over, is it?
It's been on the agenda for some time. I need the money.
Oh, of course you do.
Look, I'm sorry. I know you need a hand, and you can't stay here.
What?
I'm taking you to your mum's. I don't want that Shadwick woman near you again.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
I am worrying. Lisa's in Barcelona, and you can't cope. So I'm taking you.
Have you asked Susanna if she's coming tonight?
Well, I've spoken to her, but she's not so sure.
Well, I'll see what I can do. It'd be good if she made the effort.
Oh, don't push her, eh? It's only going to be a low-key affair anyway. Hi.
Hiya. I'll get off. See you later.
You look well.
Oh, thanks. I got you this for the office.
Oh, thanks.
It's a loud one.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, thanks. So how does it have to be a loud one?
Feng Shui. Make helps create positive energy.
Oh, I need lots of that to get this place up and running.
Occasional pink night might help.
What?
Well, you could have gay nights.
Here?
Well, there's not enough clubs for us in Liverpool. This could be as good as any.
Well, I'll think about it.
I'm glad you like the clock. I best be off.
Hey, do you think you'll make it back for the opening?
Oh, I'm not sure. I've got to get over to Buckley to estimate a job.
I'll do your best, eh?
I will.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Right. Mr. Timothy O'Leary.
Morning, Mrs. Cockle.
Ms. Have you got your CV?
No, but, well, I can do anything. I'll be on time and I'll do anything.
All right. Settle down. Look, I know you lost the job in the chippy through no fault of your own. And I've worked there myself, so I know it's not the greatest place in the world to work. But the job's yours.
Which job?
The one you applied for. Bar staff.
You mean I've got it?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant,
See Tracy and she'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, when do I start?
Now? Well, we open tonight, so it's all hands on deck.
But I've got to meet someone.
Look, if you want this job, you start this minute.
Yeah. This is supposed to be your last walk around this place, but thanks to our Emily. Yeah, well, I just wants to put a little bit of space in between me and her. She really dropped that on you, didn't she? It's just better than being when I get back. Don't have to phone me boss, cancel everything. You'll be very pleased, you know. Hang on, Mum. Before you phone anyone, let's just think about this. There's nothing to think about. Brussels has so much to offer you. Without me kids, I don't think so, Nick. The 2 kids who are going to be off your hands soon, you mean?
I just wanted to say if there's anything I can do.
Like what?
I don't know, really. It's hard at times like these words just never seem enough. What I'm trying to say is that Greg helped me out, and if there's anything you need and I can help.
Thanks. Okay. So what are we? Local charity case all of a sudden? Oh, Mum, she's only trying to help. Only house of guilt. She probably knew what was going on between your dad and that cow Susanna. And isn't almost everyone knowing a good enough reason for getting out? I can't have my life dictated to by people around here, Nick. I know. That's how I feel about Luke Musgrove. But I've got to say I'm at uni. When you'd soon get sick and tired of people gushing the good wishes. It's so hard, though. Leaving you both behind. Mum, go to Brussels. Start all over again. Run your own terms.
I believe the new sign is up on the club.
Oh, yeah, just that word new brings a whole new feel to the place.
Oh, I didn't think it was innovative at all.
I was being sarky.
Oh, well, if the claws are out, I think it's awful.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Lindsay thinks it's dead clever. Then again, she probably thinks a Big Mac's a large overcoat.
Not like you to be bitchy.
Yeah, well, you should hear me when I go on about useless men.
There we are. Homemade carrot and toast.
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, your name to please. Don't worry, I'll get it.
So what's with all this new man stuff?
Don't knock it. He's been marvellous.
Well, he would be, wouldn't he? What with nowhere to go and a nice comfy place here for the winter.
She doesn't like that.
Susanna, this is Max we're talking about, Mr. Cake and Eater.
He's being very attentive. I'm getting used to it and enjoying it.
Yeah, but how long will this phase last?
Well, he seems very different. Well, maybe he's grown up at last.
So, how long's he staying?
Well, he's going off at the end of the week and he's going to drop me at my mother's.
Oh, and then he's gone for good?
He hasn't told me his plans.
Then you tell him what his plans are. In other words, they don't involve him staying round here. That's the last thing you need.
I still can't hear you, what? Oh, brilliant, yes. Well done, see you later. Tim got the bar job.
Oh, nice one. When does he start?
Sorry, mate, what?
When does he start?
Oh, he's already started. That was the first chance he's had to ring us, though.
Well, Lindsay Corker must have been impressed.
Yeah, he was trying to say something about that, but I couldn't hear him properly. I think Lindsay was giving him a rollicking for using the phone.
Yeah, well, at least he's got a job now.
So, you, fancy going to club lunch?
Are we invited?
Yeah, I think it's just all hands to get over there, you know.
Well, you think we'll get in?
Yeah, probably. Just say we're keeping an eye on Tim.
Well, I'll see how things go, all right?
Yeah, well, I'll get a quick shower. See you later.
All right.
You not eating that chicken killer?
Nah, I've lost my appetite after Friday.
You staying in our house tonight?
I don't know yet.
Just let him get over this, OK?
I still can't see why there's all this dread about my man Josh. He deserved what he got.
Burned to death. He was lying outside the door, skin peeling off his face, twitching away.
Yeah, well, that was his fate.
It was his fate because you started it.
Me?
Your petrol bombs. I told you weeks ago that these things can escalate, and boy, you defo took it up to another league, didn't you?
Yeah, and I'd do it again if I had to.
But he burned to death.
That's not my fault.
Your dad was right about these things getting out of hand.
Why can't you two see that it was either him or us?
I can see that. But I didn't want this on my doorstep. And it was your fault that things ended up the way they did.
You know as well as I do that there are thousands of Joshes out there. And I won't lose one tear if they all go up in flames.
I know Jerome's right, Dad, but so are you.
So, where you going? Nowhere. Who with? Kelly. And does my mum know? I was going to tell her, but I don't think she's speaking to me now. Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame her.
I'll get it.
Don't you start neither. Everyone's going to make me go. I'll chain myself to my bed if I have to. So where you going with Kelly? Probably the pictures. Aye, aye.
Just thought I'd come check you out.
Sit down and make you a drink in a minute.
Getting yourself ready for all the Belgian boys, I am.
No.
Emily's decided not to go. So I'm going on my own.
You mean I don't have to go?
Well, if your nan doesn't mind you living with her, you can stay.
Yes, sorry, wrong number. Wrong number.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Hiya. Here's one of them, please, mate.
So, will you go back and get some champagne, please?
Yeah, but can I just use the phone a minute?
I told you. No personal calls. Champagne now. What is it with him and phones?
Pardon?
Him and the phone.
Oh, yeah, kids are phone mad these days, aren't they?
Who let you in?
What?
Tim was saying you're having to go back to the hospital for more treatment on your ears.
Oh, aye.
And my dad was saying things aren't getting better as quickly as you'd like.
Your dad said what?
Things are taking the time with your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it going to be difficult somewhere like this for you?
No, don't think so.
Thought the in crowd would have been here. No, they're all otherwise engaged. Having another dinner party? Not if it's anything like the last one. With that Deborah one and all the little snidey comments. No thanks. You're gonna have to get used to all that sort of stuff if you knock about them lot.
Let's hope it'll be a good evening.
Well, now my mate's here, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Had the audacity to ignore the feminist idea.
Emily, why don't you just go across to Kelly's and ask her why she let you down? Because I don't want to.
Well, stop gawping at the front door, love.
I'm not gawping out the front door.
Hope your nan doesn't have all that to put up with while I'm away.
I'll have to come over and see you sometime.
Nick and Emma first on the list, but after that, anyone's welcome.
I'll always do that.
So, was it a big blow up with Mick?
Yep. It was definitely me on one side and him and Leo on the other.
I did see a man on fire.
Yeah, I know. And deep down, I didn't expect to see a man on fire in front of me, screaming and in agony and dying. I never want to see anything like that again. It's totally futile.
What do you mean?
Well, a man just a bit older than me loses his life because he doesn't like the colour of my skin. I'll never get my head around this racism crap.
All right, mate. How did it go? Oh, all right. Not shocking, but all right. What? Nothing.
Come on.
It's Tim.
Misbehaving already, is he?
No, as a matter of fact, he's working really hard. He's rushed off his feet.
That's so?
Well, he's been talking to Lindsay about me deafness.
Yeah, he's concerned about your sin. He was on to me about it the other day.
Saying what?
Well, you know how hard it must be for you.
Well, I'm managing okay. I mean, Tim and Jimmy are on to Lindsay about me. Then Tim's on to you about me. I mean, who are you talking to about my problem?
Hey, chill out, Tim. Just worried about you, that's all.
Well, you've no need to be, okay? I'm a little bit deaf, that's all, and I'll get over it. If you'd stop discussing it with everyone else except me.
What are you doing here?
I got the job in the bar.
You stood me up.
Oh, well, Lindsay wouldn't...
You could have phoned me instead of leaving me sitting here like a right meth.
Didn't Sinbad pass the message on?
What message?
I phoned him. Oh, but he's a bit deaf.
Any excuse?
No, honest, but... Here you are.
I'm allergic to them.
Emily!
She's all sorted out.
Oh, well, hopefully she'll sleep the rest of the night.
Oh, yeah, well, she's fed and changed and she's all nice and snug. Also, do you have any spare blankets? It's not too warm in there.
Oh, there's some in the top of the wardrobe in your room.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'll go and get one then.
Max?
Yeah?
Sleep well.
I will.
Oh, thanks, Tracy. I'll look up. Nice. Hiya.
So, how do you feel it went?
Half full. Terrible.
It's early days.
Well, we won't last till New Year if it stays like this. Oh, my head's splitting.
You need to relax.
Some hope.
You could try.
Any painkillers?
Sorry.
Oh, I'll just have to put up with it then.
I can sort it.
How?
It'd mean me putting my dykey hands on you, though.
What?
Massage. The tension's more than likely to be in your neck. If you're worried, it doesn't matter.
No. No. It's fine. Honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a game like this?
I enjoy it. My own boss. Chance to make some money. If it goes all right.
But clubs, very risky.
Yeah, but sometimes you get a buzz off that.
My experience of clubs is that at some stage you're going to be faced with violence.
Yeah, courtesy of the Finnegans.
Rose and Alistair.
And the darling brother Callum. Oh, makes me blood run cold when I think about him.
Well, what have they got to do with this place?
Everything if I hadn't have... Well, I had to play them at their own game.
You're not making yourself very clear.
Look, I managed to get a stake in this club. Let's say through an old friend. And the Finnegans, thinking I was a pushover, tried to move in. Just look around you. Would you give up this place without a fight?
So what did you do?
Well, let's just say things got very dirty.
How dirty?
Guns.
Whose? Why?
Me. I had one. Well, Callum was off his head.
You had a gun?
I had no option.
I can't believe you just told me that.
The gun was to defend myself. The Callum Finnegan is crazy. He bombed this place. That's what I had to deal with. Anyone would have done what I did.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe I'm not explaining myself properly.
Look, this isn't what I thought. I'd better go.
Hold on, you don't understand. Shelley!
You used my home as a hideaway.
Fancy getting together later on this evening?
Sorry.
Algemir, I call me.
Do you think you should let someone know whether you like them or not?
Sometimes good to take a chance. But I'll never know.
Yeah, well, I'm well aware of what I've got coming. I don't need you to remind me.
Join the fearless Mark O'Shea, who's hot on the trail of a snake so venomous it's known as the Ox Killer. O'Shea's Dangerous Reptiles is next on 4.
I came to collect this. I left it last night.
Because you're in such a hurry to leave after what I told you.
It did all come as a bit of a shock.
We can't let it get in the way of our friendship.
Thought I knew you. And then all of a sudden you tell me you're some kind of cray sister.
It wasn't like that.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's how it sounded.
Will you just hear me out? Let me tell you the full story. Please. You all packed, Mum? Nearly. Still got to get a few things together. It is for the best, you know. If only to stop you from going up to that Susanna again.
Well, at least we won't be seeing her from now on.
Morning. Do you fancy a nice breakfast? I've got some bacon and eggs in, especially.
No thanks, I'll just have some cereal.
Oh, go on, I'll do you a nice big fry up. Have you got time now, Mum?
Yeah, no bother. Don't have to go for ages yet.
Yep, okay, Vic. See you later. No, it's not a problem. No, I'm working from home today anyway, so I'll be in. Yep. Yeah, okay. Bye. Victoria.
Right.
She's coming round with Mark later. Wants the thing she left in the flat.
That's just going to make sure that I'm not going to be around.
No, just to check someone will be in.
Right.
I said to clear all these leaves up with that muck yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't let it play on your mind, love.
Just can't stop thinking about it.
You're bound to have to see something like that.
Burning to death. Imagine the agony he must have been in.
Try not to dwell on it, Vic.
I've got time to think about it anyway. Got too much school work on.
Oh, that's a girl. You don't want to let anything get in the way of your exams.
Yeah, that's what my mum said.
Are you coming home for your dinner today, love?
Yeah, of course, why not?
I'll have some nice soup ready for you.
Right, see you later.
Ta-ra. All right, Doc. Hey, what do you know about that post-trauma stress thingy?
Post-traumatic stress disorder?
I'm worried about that, Kelly. You know that terrible business the other night?
Well, she's bound to be traumatized to some degree, yeah. But no, I'm sure she'll deal with it. Just give her some time. Look, if you think she's having real problems, she should talk to someone at school. Or she can call in to see me.
Oh, cheers. Hey, I'll have this lot moved for you today.
Cheers, Tar. Those leaves are a bit slippery. I've nearly gone over on them myself a few times.
Yeah, but I'll have it all clear place for now.
What's the matter?
They'll be back in.
Oh, can you get inside? Get some rest.
I can't stay like this.
Let's get you into the surgery, then. We can have a proper look.
If being with Barry taught me one thing, it's that I was capable of more. That I could go for things, but there'd always be a price to pay. And getting to where I am now hasn't been easy, believe me.
I thought we'd become really close over the past few weeks. We've told each other some very personal things, but all this gangster stuff, it's like you're talking about another person.
I'm not a bad person. Oh, I've done things I regret, I admit that. But only because I was forced to.
So what are you saying? That I should understand all of this because you're a good gangster?
I'm not a gangster. I haven't even got a gang. Look, nightclubs attract certain kinds of people. They're not all wise guys and good fellas. They're mostly just businessmen. But this isn't like any other business.
So why stay involved?
Well, because things seem to be going okay at long last. Oh, I'll be the first to admit I've needed some luck to get here. And there's been plenty of times when I've just wanted to run away and hide. But right now, I'm optimistic. For the first time in ages.
Why? Because last night's opening went without any bombs going off.
Hey, I've put a lot into this club and I'm not about to be scared off.
I can't believe this is you talking like this. I really don't know you.
It's just a part of me you don't know. My job.
So you're just a normal person, apart from the fact that guns are a hobby.
You're blowing all this out of proportion. I am exactly the same person I was before you knew about all this. Why can't you just accept me for what I am like I did with you?
You can't compare my sexuality with your secret life and your penchant for guns.
I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
Hey, ow!
Bit of an emergency. This is Mr. O'Brien. He's a neighbour. He's thrown his back out clearing out our garden.
It just went.
I've already examined him. I thought maybe you could take a look.
I'm not used to being laid up. I'm usually picking about, fit and active like, ow!
It's all right. Alex Charlotte will take care of you.
Splash it.
Right. Try and make yourself comfortable, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh!
That's it. Now, listen, you might have to wait around a while because I've got other patients to see.
Okay.
Do you have to make me sound like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman?
Well, I'm just telling it like it is.
And you're not supposed to just dump patients on me like this.
Oh, come on. He's a neighbour. He was doing us a favour. What do you want me to do? Just leave him there? Fancy getting together later on this evening. Let me make it up to you.
Sorry, but I'm going to Hoy Lake to see my friend Jane.
Right. Well, maybe later on in the week, then. I hope you're okay, Alec.
Thanks, Doc. So do I.
And, better get those magic fingers of yours working.
You all ready and packed for your nans, then? Yeah. And while you're staying there, I don't want lads knocking at all hours, okay?
Don't be.
So, what did Tim want last night?
Minded own business.
He came to apologise for standing up, didn't he? Yeah, and don't be teasing her. I can't find my passport, you know. We better had to, otherwise you wouldn't be going anywhere. Maybe that'd be for the best. Oh, Mum, please don't start all that again. We all agreed that you can't miss out on this new job. You sure you'll be okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm really looking forward to moving in with Bernie. There they are. Yours and me dad's.
May as well throw it away.
Mum, what else can we do with it? Don't know, but can't just lash this. We could use that again.
No, you're all right.
You bought this for him, didn't you?
Third wedding anniversary. First year abroad. Kalala.
Oh, keep it. Can't throw away all those happy years just because of what he did in the last few months.
That'll be now.
How you know?
I
You all set?
Yeah, just about.
It's dead exciting, isn't it? A new job in a new country. I wish it was me.
Hey, Mum. Pass us your keys and you'll put your stuff in the car.
I was thinking, I may as well leave it for a few days. Well, there's no need for me to go today. The job doesn't start for at least another week.
Mum, you're all booked now.
Put your mum's stuff in the car, girls. Come on, Margie.
I just feel like I'm abandoning them.
They want you to take that job.
But how do I know that they're only saying that for my sake? What about Sonny? I shouldn't be leaving it. Not with Musgrove still around.
Nicky will be living in a flat with Bernie. She'll be fine.
But he'll still be about.
Look, Margie, Nicky's safe. And once she's in that flat with her friends, away from here, her life will change.
Yeah, but for the better. I mean, she's been drinking a lot lately. She's been drinking too much.
She's had a lot to deal with these past months. But once things settle down, she'll be fine. Nicky's a sensible girl. And besides, I'll be keeping an eye on her. On both of them.
What about Sarah Emily? She's still only a child. I shouldn't be leaving her.
She's become a young woman, if you haven't noticed. And even if you stay, in a couple of years they'll both have moved out. If you miss this opportunity now, what'll you think then? You've got to take this chance while it's there. It's what your daughters want for you. And it's for the best.
Do you reckon?
I couldn't be more certain. Look, if this friendship is going to be as open as I thought it already was, then I think you should tell me everything. Like, exactly how involved are you with the Finnegans? And in what way?
Oh, for your own good. It might be better if you didn't know everything.
Oh, come off it, Lindsay. Surely Callum Finnegan isn't going to come after me.
He's capable of anything, believe me.
What's he going to do? Beat me up? I thought gangsters were men of honour.
Well, he certainly isn't. You saw the state he left me in.
Callum did that to you?
Well, he didn't actually do it himself, but he is capable of it, believe me.
So he had you beaten up?
Oh, by some woman who works on the doors for him. I mean, I'm all free quality, but he hired it just for his own sick amusement.
Sounds like a psychopath.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was going to kill me. And he even turned up at the hospital. I was petrified. And that's why I was so glad when he let me stay at yours.
He used my home as a hideaway.
Well, you offered, and
I offered you somewhere to recuperate. Not sanctuary from some homicidal maniac. What if he'd have come looking for you?
He didn't know where it was.
And if he'd have found out? No doubt I would have been beaten up too. I'm sorry, Lindsay, but I live in a world of wallpaper designs and soft furnishings, not punishment beatings and violence.
Hi, Cal. Hiya. You haven't seen where my granddad's gone to, have you? It's not like him to leave his stuff lying around.
No, he hasn't been while I've been loading the car.
Just going to the shops or something then. Is your mum all ready?
Yeah, she's just about to go.
You all right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's nice that she said go with Tim.
He stood me up.
Oh, no, why?
Don't know, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, old lady's just a divvy.
Hey, Tim couldn't help that the other night. He made him start work at the club straight away and he couldn't use the phone.
Well, that's his problem, not mine. And anyway, I don't care. Didn't want to go on the date anyway. And you can tell him that. Bye, Cal.
Bye. He's really burning his chances there.
Yeah, I don't know, he's going mad as well. Really couldn't help it. Have you taken up gardening or something?
Oh, no, I think my granddad's. I don't know where he's gone. I've only come home because he said he wanted to have his dinner with me. I think he's worried, you know, after seeing that Josh lad.
Has he been bugging you as well?
Stop thinking about it.
I know he deserved it, but...
No one deserves something like that.
Yeah, look, if you're looking for someone to have your dinner with, I'm starving.
What do you fancy coming to ours then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, and make us a butty.
Oh, sound.
Right. I want you to rest completely. That means no gardening or lifting.
This doesn't mean I have to stop working or anything.
No. You should be fine after some rest. You're in great shape.
Well, I've always prided myself in keeping trim. The thing is, people always think you're past it when they see the glasses and the bald patch. Bit of grey hair and you think you're an old age pensioner.
Yeah, well, that's their problem. We know you're in good shape.
A lot of women are put off by appearances, you know. I even got knocked back as me false teeth.
That's terrible.
Gets my goat when I see fellas the same age as me starring in films. You know, Sean Connery, Clint Eastwood, even that Robert Redford's only a few years younger than me. I reckon with a bit of a service I could easily look a few years younger myself.
Really?
Yeah, and do you know what? I think I'll have a go. From now on, I'm not letting old age hold me back. Ta-ra. Thanks, love.
Don't worry about this pair.
Now, you know what I expect of you. I don't want to hear from you now that you've been in any trouble. Otherwise, I'll be on the next flight back from Brussels, right?
Have you got your passport and your tickets?
Yeah. Belgium Air, I call me.
Your dad told her. Hey, Mum.
I love you. Go on, Margie. I'll see you soon. Yeah.
Oh, is that all of it? Yeah, nearly.
How's Deborah settling in?
Fine. Well, a little too well, actually. I don't think Jackie's very pleased about her presence.
Jealous?
Well, it's more a case of mistrust. Although I don't know who it is she doesn't trust. Me or the lovely Deborah.
Right, well, I'm just going to go up and get the rest of the stuff, then we'll get out of your way.
All right, you going to stay for a coffee or something?
Oh, no, we've disturbed you enough already.
Well, I'm about due a break for lunch. I mean, I could rustle us up some sandwiches.
Must admit, I'm a bit hungry, actually.
Great. Well, I'll go and get lunch started.
Excellent.
Do we have to stay? I'd much rather have gone home.
We can't come all this way and leave. What's up? You worried in case Darren shows up or something?
No.
Well then, what's the problem?
Leave it, will you? There'll be none left.
I hate hungry work, traipsing around job centres all day, you know.
It's not my fault you haven't got a job. Just wait until the soup's done.
Hey, do you think Tim would be wasting his time explaining to Emily what happened the other night?
I don't know, she seemed pretty mad at him.
Yeah, but he really likes you, know. He's desperate to go out with her. Do you think you should let someone know whether you like them or not?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you've got to know, haven't you, before you ask someone out whether or not they're going to say yeah.
Sometimes it's good to take a chance. Otherwise you'll never know.
Well, say, like, I was going to ask you, do you think I'd be okay, or do you think I should wait until I know you're definitely going to say yeah?
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Kelly!
In here, Grandad.
Sorry I'm late, love.
Where have you been? I was worried about you. I thought something had happened.
I'll put me back out. Oh, yeah, what's going on here?
Me and Leah were having some dinner.
And who said, like?
What are you on about, Grandad?
It doesn't matter, Kelly, I'll just go.
No, stay and have your dinner first.
I think you should. That bit's done.
Grandad!
Listen, this cheeky ape that was giving me all kinds of lip in the residents' meeting the other week. I'm not having him in my home eating my soup.
It's my home as well, you know.
It doesn't matter, Kelly, just leave it.
Yes, it does.
Hey, listen, do you fancy going bowling or something Friday?
Oh, no, I can't. I'm going to a party.
All right.
But you can come with me if you want.
Oh, yeah, sound.
Shouldn't you check that with your mum and dad first?
Oh, mind your own business, will you?
Bye, Mr. Brody. Hi. Listen, I might be able to make it tonight after all.
Really?
I'll give Jane a call and see if I can go round tomorrow. I'll get back to you later and let you know for sure. If that's okay.
Yeah, great, yeah. If I'm not around here, I should be at home.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Come on, Emily, get a move on. How do you think she's coping with your mum going?
All right. I think she's still sulking because she was stood up last night.
And what about you?
It's not like my mum's going to be on the other side of the world. And I know if we needed her, she'd be here within hours.
You sure you'll be all right on your own here tonight?
Positive.
You can always move in with me, you know, till you move in with Bernie.
I'll be fine, I'm honest.
Right, let's get going.
Right, I'll probably knock around tomorrow sometime. Thought I was getting ready, you. Get lost. I'm only joking. Get off, feel ashamed.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. See you later. Oh, and by the way, if that Tim knocks, tell him to get lost. And that goes for the stupid mates too. Take no notice of her.
That wasn't even Tim's fault, never mind mine.
Leo, is Jerome around?
No, he's in his mum's.
Oh, right.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I don't suppose you fancy going round the bar, do you? And I just fancy a few.
I can't, I'm skins.
Well, I'll get them in.
I've got to go and meet my dad as well.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay. I've got things to do anyway.
All right, then. See you later, Nick.
See ya.
So what made you choose Mexico?
That's why we went on our honeymoon.
Yeah, and the water sports facilities at the hotel we've booked are brilliant.
Are you going to be all right doing that kind of stuff?
Of course, I'm fighting fit. I'm sure that since I've been diagnosed, everyone's expecting me just to fall to pieces.
You know, just concerned for you, that's all. God, is that the time? We really should go.
We've got the keys. I put that stuff in the car.
Oh, no, we can both do it.
Keys, please.
Okay. Touchy.
Well, at least occasionally you could let me pretend I wear the trousers.
So is this holiday you've booked some kind of second honeymoon?
No, Mark just fancies splashing out on a nice break. We both did.
What, while he's still well enough?
Partly, yeah, but we also just wanted a holiday like any other couple.
Well, I must say, you both seem very happy.
We are.
Do you really mean that? Or is it more just a case of trying to keep Mark happy?
Look, I didn't get married to Mark just for the hell of it, you know. I loved him. Still do. In fact, the last couple of weeks has been like getting the old Mark back. He's his old self again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's not like it's a secret or anything.
Everything sounds to be going well. I'm glad.
Yeah, they are. Right, well, thanks for lunch. Mark! Oh, my God, Mark, are you okay?
It's my ankle.
Right, let's have a look.
You shouldn't be doing stuff like this.
I slipped on the blasted leaves.
Oh, God, is it broken or anything?
I don't think so, but you do need to have it x-rayed.
Come on, let's get you in the car.
Okay.
Look, leave these. I'll take care of them. You need to get him to hospital.
Yeah, I will now.
You do realise, of course, that this is only the start.
He slipped on the leaves, for God's sake.
Maybe, but accidents and the hospitals are going to be a way of life for you from now on.
Yeah, well, I'm well aware of what I've got coming. I don't need you to remind me.
You know, I've been sitting watching them shower each other with affection. And I reckon most of it was put on. From Vic, anyway.
Well, if that's what she wants, that's her problem.
Oh, for God's sake, Darren, this is pitiful. She's trying to convince everyone that she really wants to be with Mark, while you're pretending that you don't care. It's pathetic. You're both pathetic.
All right, love. You're not still sulking because of me fall, are you?
You made it right show me in front of Leo.
I don't want to be worried what the likes of him think.
And what exactly is the likes of him?
But he's a yobbo, isn't he?
No, he isn't.
I know what sort he's like. You want to steer clear.
Is it all just because he's black?
He could be pink with blue spots. I still don't like him. He's too hard-faced.
Well, you know what? I couldn't care less what you think. I know you're wrong about him, and I'm going to go out with him on Friday, no matter what you or anyone else says.
I'm going round to Jackie's. Oh, so you're sulking, are you?
Just leave it out, would you?
What, just ignore it? Keep quiet like you do?
It's easier and no one gets hurt.
Wrong. Everyone does. You've kept quiet over how you felt about Victoria for years. God, it was hard enough then. But now that you have told her, don't you think it's going to be torture watching her with someone else? Someone she's with just because of her misguided loyalty?
Mark's her husband. He's going to need her.
Save the self-deceiving speeches for Victoria. At least have the courage to say what you really feel.
Do you really think it'll do any good?
I think it would be better than burying your head in the sand.
So what am I supposed to do then? Pop round to see Mark, say, sorry, mate, but you're going to have to suffer on your own because I want your wife.
So you'd rather be the noble martyr and give her up than get her to see sense?
I don't really think I have any choice.
I think you have. And I think you both owe it to yourselves to sort things out, for Mark's sake as well.
What?
I've seen her with him. I mean, she's managing to put on a pretty convincing act now. But what about when he can't even feed or dress himself? She's going to start resenting him even more then, and all because she's made the wrong decision. This farce isn't fair on any of you.
The decision has to come from Victoria. I can't just go barging in there. I wish I could. Every time I see her, I want to throw my arms around her.
Then do it.
I can't. I just can't.
You've got to decide whether you're really prepared to let Victoria go.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Nothing. I'm fine.
It's up to you now.
You're not still worried about Ryan and Abby, are you?
Can you blame me? It's all he ever goes on about.
I think it's best if we cool things off for a while.
Do you not think this is all a bit unfair on Katie? Oh, you heard her. She doesn't mind. She would if she knew what was really going on between you and Abby.
Next on 4, 3 ladies on a mission to look more girly, more funky and more glamorous are slipping into knits in She's Gotta Have It.
Any more coffee going?
Help yourself.
So, Charlotte didn't stay last night, then?
No, she left not long after you did.
Oh, right.
Apparently, she doesn't find the sight of grown men sobbing over their ex-girlfriends very attractive.
So, you've still got some explaining to do, then?
Hmm. The last thing I want to do is scare her off. I really do like her.
Well, let's just hope she's the understanding type.
Yeah, bring your cup up now, Dad. Your granddad's really suffering with his back. Have you been in to see him this morning?
I'm not talking to him. Don't use all the milk, greasy guts.
Just because he upset your boyfriend. Boyfriend? What boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend, he's just a mate.
Yeah, well, make sure that's all he is. Because it was him and his mate that smashed into the back of my cab.
Hey, boyfriend, mate, whatever. Who is he?
You shouldn't fall out with your granddad about it. He was probably just worried about you.
Worried because he's black, more like.
Am I talking to myself here? Who are you going on about?
Leo?
Mick Johnson's boy.
Mum, tell him the way on left for me.
How long has this been going on?
Nothing's going on.
Oh, so you're not going on a date with him tonight, then?
I hate this house.
Thanks, Big Mouth.
Look, he's too old for you, for one thing. And what about your exams?
Why can't everybody just leave me alone?
Your dad's just concerned, love, that's all.
Prejudice like Grandad, you mean?
Now, just 1 minute, young lady. Don't start accusing me of something like that.
Well, can I go out with him tonight, then?
No chance.
See?
He was involved in all that trouble in the close. Someone died, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but if it hadn't been for Leo, I might have got hurt, mightn't I?
Yeah, he did look after her, Joey.
Oh, the police are going mad because no one's prepared to say anything about it.
Well, what can they expect? The lad wasn't exactly Mr. Popular. No one would want to get involved.
And if it wasn't for Leo and his mate, no one from around here would have been involved at all.
Yeah, but he really is a nice lad, Joey, and it's good we're starting to fit in with the neighbours at long last.
OK. Do what you like.
I should think so and all.
I'm sure she'll behave herself, Joey. She is 16.
She better had.
Any more news on what's going on with the garage, Dad?
No, that's the same old rumours.
Hasn't Cassie said anything?
Only that she's chasing a job at another company. She's fed up with all the uncertainty, thinks it's time to move on.
Well, that could be good news.
How'd you work that out?
You could be made manager.
No chance. So Jackie's been there a lot longer than I have.
So what? I think you're much more suited to the job. You'd make a much better manager than Jackie.
Hiya. Checking your horoscope?
Oh, yeah. You'll spend another dull day looking for jobs which don't exist and watching crap telly.
What about Aquarius? Anything about boyfriends being more interested in the daughters and the daughters' mothers?
You're not still worried about Ryan and Abby, are you?
Can you blame me? It's all he ever goes on about.
He's really keen on Leah, that's all.
I think he's just as keen on a mother, too. Has he said anything to you about her?
No, not really. He's mentioned her in passing. You're probably just imagining it.
Yeah, well, I'll soon see. Can have it out with him.
What are you going to say?
Don't know yet. I might call round on my lunch break from college. Will you be in?
Oh, you should be.
Right then. I'll pay him a visit. See if we're still going out together or not. See ya.
See ya.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes, this is the first time I've been back since the explosion in the club.
Oh, I see.
It's just so strange seeing everything almost back to normal.
How are you feeling, generally?
Oh, not too bad. I mean, the scars are healing. Well, the physical ones, anyway.
Have you been in to see your GP since you've been discharged?
No, I don't go to see her unless absolutely necessary. She's quite new, and to be honest, I haven't really taken to her.
You really should go and see her.
Well, actually, I was wondering if myself and the children could register at your surgery. It's much closer, and I'm sure I'll be much happier with you as a doctor than the one I've got now.
Well, I'm flattered, but I wouldn't want to be accused of poaching somebody else's patients.
Oh, you wouldn't be. I'd already made up my mind to move.
Well, in that case.
So I'll come down to surgery, shall I, and see about getting registered?
No, there's no need. I'll just pop the forms into you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. No. Go on, I'll do it for you. No way. Even if I agreed, Kelly wouldn't. And there's no chance Emily'd want to go out with you again anyway. Yeah, but that's why a blind date is spot on. Just get Kelly to ask her to go out with you two, and I'll turn up for a nice, cosy foursome. Yeah, but it's the first time me and Kelly have been out together. I don't want you gagging in, spoiling it. You selfish git. I'm not. I just want our first date to go well, that's all. Get yourself a girl, Leo? I might have. Go ahead, then, who is it? Mind your own business. Come on, don't be like that. Kelly Musgrove.
She's just a kid. Oh, and I've heard you're on the sniff for Nicky's little sister.
Hey, she's 16 and she's dead fit.
Yeah, they're both dead nice. If you're into school, he's just sad pair of pervs. No.
Take no notice of him. I'm not. Look, I don't care what Jerome thinks of us. I think the four of us would have a boss laugh. That's if Kelly had just asked for me. Come on, she might even be made up trying to sort her mate out. All right, then, I'll ask her. Well, then. But no promises. If Kelly says no, that's it. You're on your own. You've got to sort it out yourself. Sound.
Just thought I'd come round on my way to work, see how you're getting on.
All right. Said we're being in my house on my own now. It's dead quiet.
Oh, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I will be once I move to my flat with Bernie.
Haven't you heard anything yet?
She's going to phone me today.
Ah, you'll be sorted then once you get in your flat.
No. Come on.
Can I book an appointment with you for one of my patients?
I'm already overbooked as it is. Everyone seems to be passing cases on to me. Another pensioner with a bad back.
Recovering from a stroke.
You know, when I was taken on here, I was hoping I'd be dealing with more sports injuries. I haven't had one yet.
Well, we can't really control the complaints the patients come into us with. I'm sure you'll deal with the sports stuff at some point.
I'll see if I can fit another one in.
Thanks. Look, about last night.
Yeah. I wondered when you were going to bring that up.
Yeah. Look, all of that was the culmination of a lot of stress that I've been dealing with over the past few weeks, and I'm just really sorry you had to walk in on it.
I just wish you'd told me the truth about Victoria, instead of lying to me.
I know. I didn't want to have to explain it all. I just wanted to shut it all out.
Yeah, well, judging by the state you're in, it didn't work.
No.
You know, considering all that's gone on, I think it's best if we cool things off for a while. You need to work out exactly what it is you want.
I know what I want. I want to keep seeing you.
I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I haven't called. I've just been really busy with the taxi.
You sure you're not just trying to tell me something?
What do you mean?
Well, things haven't exactly been going great between us, have they?
I know, and that's my fault. But it's not because I want things to finish between us. I mean, far from it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll make it up to you, I promise. I'll take some time off work and we can spend it together.
Well, how about tonight?
Well, I am supposed to be working tonight. Yeah, but sod it. I mean, we'll go out.
Well, Jackie's given me some money off vouchers for the restaurant. I could treat you to a meal.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
Well, you're taking time off work. Anyway, it won't cost that much. You don't have to pay for one. The only thing is, it doesn't include dessert. Maybe you can be dessert back at mine afterwards.
OK, you got yourself a deal. Sorry.
It's OK. My mum's rang about 3 times already.
How's she getting on in Brussels?
Okay. Should the apartment they put up in's really nice.
I think she's dead brave going over to live in a strange city like that on her own.
She's so worried about leaving us behind. I don't think she had time to think about it. I'm just worried about her, though. Never mind the other way round.
I reckon you need a good night out to take your mind off things.
Sounds good to me.
I've got some promotional vouchers from work for the restaurant.
No thanks.
Why, what's wrong? It's normally that expensive and the food's supposed to be lovely.
No thanks. I'd rather stay away from that place.
Because of Susanna and your dad.
Couldn't relax with her in there.
But she won't be. She hasn't gone back to work yet. Oh, come on, it'll be great, and it'll be ages before I can afford to take you to a posh restaurant like that again.
You sure she won't be in there?
I'm positive. I was speaking to one of the waitresses, and she said that she hasn't seen her since. Anyway, should we meet in the health club after I finish work?
Yeah, okay.
Sound.
I'm glad you sorted things out.
Yeah, me too.
I really thought this might have been the end.
No chance. Right. Seeing as you're providing tonight's meal, I'll go and rustle up some dinner.
Well, I've got to be back at college at 1.
Well, no problem. Eggs a la Ryan. Quick and delicious.
Well, just a sandwich will do.
No, it won't take a minute.
Eggs a la tosser. Lucky you.
Oh, I've already had one of his experimental curries.
Well, at least you'll be having some edible food tonight.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. The food on the shelf's lovely.
Our Ryan doesn't know how lucky he is. I don't think anyone's ever taken me for a meal before.
Oh, poor lamb.
I'm serious. Do you like Tabasco sauce?
I've never tried it.
Oh, you're joking.
I better go and see what he's doing.
So things are fine between you two again, yeah?
Yeah. I'm sorry for moaning onto you. I was worrying for no reason. When he started going on about Leah, I felt a bit insecure. I thought you might get close to Abby and they'd get together. Looks like I was worrying for no reason now, though.
I hope you haven't been drinking in here.
No, just picking up a sandwich.
How does Darren seem today?
That boy really is carrying around an awful lot of emotional baggage.
You don't have to tell me.
More than I can handle.
Well, he's had a lot on his mind over the past few months.
I've told him I want to call things off for a while.
Oh, how do you take it?
Things weren't that serious between us.
Yes, but you were exactly what he needed.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't take on the responsibility of seeing someone through a broken heart. Anyway, in situations like these, they're often contagious.
What's up? Don't you like it?
Yeah, I'm just full. I better get back to college, you know.
I can give you a lift if you like.
Oh, you're all right, thanks.
My granddad is doing me brain, and you'd think he was paralysed. He's only got a bad back.
You're playing nursemaid.
Yeah, well, no one else will.
Do you have any luck at the job centre before?
Nah, nothing.
I tell you, you can have my job. Working for Nathan Cuddington is a nightmare. I can't even slag him off when I get home at night.
That was Abby. Leah's really sick.
What's up with that?
Oh, she got chicken pox. She's in a really bad way.
I hope she's okay.
I just feel useless stuck all the way down here.
I'm sure they'll be all right.
I think I should go up there, you know, see if I can help out. Would you mind?
No, it's okay.
Oh, what about the meal tonight?
It's just hard luck. Pity to waste the vouchers, though.
Well, can't you still go?
Who with? Jackie and Rachel aren't going to be interested, and it's too late to ask anyone else.
Well, what about our Luke? Me? Yeah, I mean, I'll pay for your half. What do you think?
Don't mind, but only if you want to.
Yeah, OK, if you don't mind.
All right, well, I'm eating the restaurant about 7, OK?
Yeah, great. I'll give you a ring when I get to Edinburgh.
Yeah, all right, I'll see myself out.
OK. Bye.
See you.
I better go and get some stuff packed. You know, I might be up there for a few days.
Do you not think this is all a bit unfair on Katie?
Oh, you heard her. She doesn't mind.
She would if she knew what was really going on between you and Abby.
Look, I don't know where I stand with Abby. You know, what happened, it might just have been a one-off.
Yeah, but you're still hurrying up there to see her, though, aren't you?
Yeah, because of Leah. All right.
Hi, come in.
Thanks, but I've only called to drop these off.
Oh, I'll fill them in and get them back to you.
How did Your first day back at the club, Joe?
Oh, chicken out. Only got as far as the garage.
One step at a time, eh?
I should be back in the restaurant by now, though.
Oh, there's no use rushing yourself. You've been through a lot.
Well, I know, but I thought it'd be good to get back in there.
Do you feel up to work?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to visit my mother tomorrow, so it'll be another week till I get back at least, anyway.
Look, why don't you try relaxing in the restaurant a little bit first, before you jump straight back into work, you know? Get yourself acclimatized.
Well, I could call in tonight. I'm sure Max will look after the children.
Max?
My husband, but we're separated. He's staying here helping out till I can cope properly.
I see. Well, hopefully that won't be too long. Especially if tonight goes okay.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye.
May as well come.
As if. I'd just be like a big gooseberry.
No, you won't.
Look, if you go on your own, you'll only have to go and get a taxi to Sean's.
I mightn't even go yet.
Everyone else will be there.
I don't know.
Come on, you know what her parties are like. She's absolutely loaded. She'll have more fireworks in the Albert Dock.
All right, then. Most of my clothes are in ours, so I as well just get ready here. Give us a knock later.
Great. What are you wearing?
I don't know yet. I'll give you the film when I decide.
All right. See ya.
See you later.
See you later.
She's gonna kill me for setting her up like this.
Yeah, well, if she goes mad, we'll just have to blame Tim.
She's gonna go off her head as soon as she sees him.
Well, it's just up to Tim to convince her to stay. He's really into her, so she might even thank it in the end.
I hope so. See you later.
See you later.
Try and see if you can get him to change his mind. Yeah, see you later. Sean. What's up? The landlord wants Bernie out the flat. Too many loud parties. I don't believe it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna have to stay here, aren't I, until we find another flat? That could take ages.
Well, it mightn't.
No, my luck, it'll probably take us years.
Ma, will you tell Cinderella to get out of the bathroom? She's back in there again. She's not the only one going out tonight.
And where are you off to? And more importantly, how can you afford it?
I'm going for a meal with Katie.
Your brothers go?
Well, she was supposed to be going with him, but he got this long-distance job. Katie's got these free meal vouchers, so he asked me if I could go with her.
That's nice of you, love.
Well, it would be if I could get in there. I only want to brush my teeth. Oh, at last.
So what you think?
Yeah, I like this one, love.
You said that about the last two. I like this one.
Well, I like them all. What do you think, Joey?
Well, they all look like underskirts to me.
Dad!
Couldn't you show some interest? Some enthusiasm, even?
I would if I approved for going out.
Oh, Joey, it's a first proper date.
And it's a year too soon, with someone who's too old for her, who we probably can't even trust.
No, that's enough. Sure, other girls' parents have probably said the same about our boys, but we know it's wrong. No, Leo's a nice boy from a good home, and he's a neighbour, so please just give him a chance.
Okay.
And when he arrives, don't go making a show of Kelly. She's still not talking to Dad after yesterday.
Okay. But I intend to lay down some ground rules before he takes off with our only daughter.
Hiya.
Oh.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, this is my first time back since,
Oh,
well, I thought I'd just ease myself in and... Oh, so strange passing by where Greg died. It was as if it hadn't happened. The work's been done so fast. It's as if there wasn't ever an explosion.
Maybe it's better that way. Let's remind us. Nick, is it right if I borrow your silver earrings? Help yourself.
There you go. You look gorgeous.
Thanks.
You nervous?
A bit. Totally.
Oh, you'll be okay.
I know it's only your first time out with him, love, but be careful. Oh, no, I know you won't do anything stupid. It's just lads try things on. And despite the myths, there are things that we enjoy too, you know? It's easy to get carried away. So just you take the advice from someone who got a wee bit too carried away when she wasn't much older than you.
Okay.
Good girl.
Oh, no, I haven't even got any perfume on yet.
Well, hurry up before your dad lets him in.
Is he going to make a show of me?
No. Now go on.
Don't keep the lad waiting. Come in, son.
Hello. She won't keep you a minute, Leo.
Okay.
So, where is it exactly you're taking Kelly to?
I don't know. I mean, it's a friend of hers, like, I just don't know where. She's having a five-way party.
Right. Well, I want her back here by 10.
Joey.
All right. 11.
Okay.
And listen, no bringing him to bars or pubs, do you hear me?
Of course not.
Oh, yeah, should we go?
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Won't be late. Don't wait up.
Leave it, Joey. She'll be okay.
Thanks.
You didn't fancy ordering eggs on Orion, then?
Whatever's left in the fridge, omelette, you mean?
Oh, you've guessed the secret recipe.
I haven't got the heart to tell him Ace is cooking.
You should do, for his own sake. Cruel to be kind in that.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do with me.
You worrying about him and Abby again?
I know Leah's not well, but I just can't help wondering if that's the only reason he rushed off there as soon as Abby called.
I'm sure it is.
Everything okay?
Great, thanks.
How about you?
Oh, couldn't be better. I don't know what I was so scared about. I should have come back ages ago.
Where are we going to sit?
Oh, that's all we need.
Oh, brilliant. I thought you said she was still off.
Look, just sit down, will you?
Everything okay?
Yeah, great. Oh, I don't believe this. Just when I thought that I couldn't get any worse, look who else is over there.
We're not going to cause a scene, are we, Nikki?
Not unless you cause one.
Good.
I was glad our Nikki went out. She's been sat and open now in the house all day. Sulking because the flat's fallen through.
I was made up to get out of yours as well. That fellow was doing me head in.
I know, he's like something out of the olden days. I thought he was going to insist on me having a chaperone.
You've got one, me.
Hiya.
Thanks very much. See yous.
No, wait, Emily. I know I let you down, but I just want to make it up to you. And that's why I begged these two to help me out.
It's true.
Look, Emily, I really like you. You just give me a chance.
Well, I didn't fancy being the gooseberry anyway.
Yes.
Aren't you eating? Come on, it's lovely.
No hungry now.
Look. I'm sorry about Susanna being here. It must be her first day back. Hey, easy on the wine.
I need a drink. Just a baby in the same room as that snotty cow. I mean, look at the state of her. Reckon she does anything round here or she just punts around. My dad and our Jason would still be alive if it wasn't for it.
You're disturbing my customers. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, you throw me out, but you'll happily save a rapist.
That's not what the jury said. If you've got a problem with that, then tough.
That's enough.
No, it's all right. I'm not scared of him. He's just a coward. I mean, the only way he can handle a woman is if he drugs her first.
Listen, you.
I said chill.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go.
Don't worry. I don't want to stay here anyway. I mean, I don't know why you came in the first place. Knowing that the bitch you owns it killed me dad and me brother. Get out! She's a murderer, you know. Watch your husbands because she'll steal him and then she'll kill him when she's finished with them. Go away! I hate you for what you've done.
She's lost it.
Just chill.
I hate it. I really hate it. I won't be coming here again.
Who would? After making a show themselves like that?
I've lost me head and not me brain. Sick of the lot of yous. You do me head in.
Bing's only gone and sold up, hasn't he? I might be out of work this time next week.
Right now, I just want to get to know you better.
You can try all you like to convince me that you're over her, but it's yourself you really need to convince.
Your view of what's on the box gets on the box tomorrow in a new series of Right to Reply at 7. Next on Paul, Rachel's view of what people think of her makes her indulge in a very unfriendly habit.